Do you want to
Hey everybody. That was a cover by Eddie Vandermeer of the Minecraft medley on guitar. If you want to check it out, there should be a link in the description once the video is done streaming. I can also provide a link live in chat right now. There we go. I'm going to do a few checks real quick just to make sure the audio is right. If anybody in chat can tell me how the audio is, that would also be greatly appreciated. Just need to make sure it sounds right, because I feel like the audio has been a bit not great recently, and I want to make sure it sounds Alright, sounds pretty good, nice and clear, but I need to make sure it sounds good with Minecon happening. So I'm going to... Actually, there's a theater mode, isn't there? Yeah, that didn't help. I don't need a live chat there. Okay.
A continuación, todos deberán de esquivar las poderosísimas chanclas. 200 jugadores asisten a mi boda. 200 jugadores construyen los ajolotes, el nuevo Warden y también las nuevas megacuevas.
Just checking the audio. Just started, so making sure everything sounds good. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I believe you're the first to join. Alright. So, I think Minecon this year is going to be having 1.8 stuff talked about. I feel like they're going to add more to the 1.8 update than we thought they were. I don't think they'll just add in the, I don't think they're just going to add the 1.8 stuff we already knew. I think there's going to be more than just that. I'm really interested in seeing...
That just about wraps things up for the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. It's time for me to say goodbye. But coming up next is an incredible showcase of some of the amazing content that has been created in the year of 2021. I think this needs some fireworks. So hold on to your shorts and prepare yourselves for the 2021 year in review.
Glow squid! Glowy!
Oh yeah, I voted for that. They made everyone angry. Yep. Yeah, I voted against the other things. I voted for the squid that didn't help anyone. We got neon signs, it was worth it. It was a good choice.
From the big blue house? What happened to the big blue house? What happened?
I have no idea who these YouTubers are. I have never heard of them in my life.
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer.
Isn't that the guy you went to when you were like 12?
My dragon is not
and
doing good.
He wanted to learn how to mod Minecraft and he did like the tutorials on it.
There we go. We got
I forget his channel name. I'm just gonna mute this until the actual thing happens. But I'm really excited for this. What mobs is everyone choosing? Because I'm pro ally right now. I want to see the ally added. Is it the ally? Let's see. What was it? The ally. Okay. I want the ally added. I think that'll be the most useful, because, like, it'll actually help you get items. It'll be like another way to get items in the game, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd help a lot, because as a builder, you're always looking for stone, and things like that. Just lots of a specific block. And having to get it sucks. So if I could just, like, get the blocks, without having to go and grab the things for it, that would be so much helpful. It would be so much better.
It helps make everything.
When does this start? It should have started by now.
Technically speaking, you could have the ray tracing on and to have another texture. So if that texture that you already have on is already kind of realistic enough, and you go ahead and you throw ray tracing on it, it would look pretty dope.
I want colored lighting in Minecraft. Add colored lighting in. I want my lights to glow. I want them to glow blue and red in every color. I'm very tired of there not being colored lighting. Oh yeah, I forgot they added Sonic to Minecraft. I still wonder how that happened. Like, what was the thought process? Like, what happened there exactly? That's what I kind of want to know. How,
light coming down from there, that is so atmospheric.
What was the,
See, the
anticipation for that?
Mixed with the warm light of the torches.
You think Sega went to, Minecraft? Or like, alright, so you got Minecraft, alright? We need Sonic in it. Sonic needs to enter Minecraft. It's the only way. We have to do this. We need Sonic. Why the fuck are minions in my... No, I'm not streaming anymore. This is it. That's the end of the stream. This is my villain arc. They added minions to Minecraft. I will now become the Joker. The bitrate on this isn't great. Maybe my quality's bad. That could be why. No, it's a little... not great, the bitrate. Yeah, I don't like that minions are added. I know this is just like I know that's not like officially in the game, but like still bad. Yeah, I have no idea who these people are. I'm assuming these are YouTubers.
This is one of my favorites. This is a pool.
Why was I not added? I want to be on the community page. I'm clearly all of Minecraft. This is ridiculous. I should have been added. Why am I not there right now? I should be at Minecraft. I should be in Sweden. Oh, here we go. I never knew it was 10 plus. Apparently if you're 9 years old and you're playing Minecraft, you are breaking the law. You are doing it illegal. You can't play Minecraft if you're 9 years old. Okay. I love their new logo. It looks really nice, I think. Some people probably don't like it. I think it looks great. Someone let me know when they start. Yeah. Okay. I love these little... I wish they'd release a texture pack with this style, because I really like this style. I know there are fan-made ones, and I've actually used them a few times, because they look really nice. But I wish they'd just release an actual one.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters.
That's a surprisingly nice set.
We have an exciting show for you today.
That water is really cool. I think that's lighting.
You'll vote a new mob into the game.
I think that's like a projector effect. That's really cool.
Learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob. Find out the next Minecraft update and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a
That's why we're here.
The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
Mojang has aliens. Area 51 is in Mojang Studios the whole time. They have aliens and they don't want to let us know.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there.
Their social
Last
team.
year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1,
Media
and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi, Agnes.
I can't wait for them to be like, oh yeah, we got
Agnes, how are you feeling?
We got Minecraft Dream to show up and say
so
two
excited.
things.
And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft Live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
And there's like no reason for him to be there at all. He's just there.
Tell us about Caves
And then
and
that's
Cliffs
it.
Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing
We got our
is
social
how
media
involved and how
influencers.
essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added
I'm really
massive
excited for the world gen update.
mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff, but when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots, and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. Okay. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I miss the old Minecraft generation where it was more shattered. I think it looked nicer.
We get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time.
Yeah, I checked out some of the stuff they released for how it works, and I'm really excited for that type of design to come back.
It is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without a community.
I keep forgetting how Agnes actually looks,
and I know you were
and I keep just remembering her little tiny sprite.
The update and like tell everyone about that.
And so a part of me keeps expecting her to show up here and just look like that.
And we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it,
her hair looks more blonde than
scary. But we thought the best thing is to be transparent.
Why should I get dyed recently?
Because like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it it's just the most beautiful community. So yeah,
do they all have
microphones? We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it. This change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So
I've always wondered what the type of microphones they use for that is.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor. And we're so excited about this, and we know
I'm excited about the Warden. And the Warden sounds like a really fun boss.
Bigger because we really.
I think Minecraft needs more bosses. We only have like
high quality, but that's also the reason to that we moved
two, technically three. We got the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and
the show, right? So we're gonna show
the mini boss, basically. That's the Guardian.
And some other new things.
We need more bosses.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're gonna look at that later in the show. You're gonna get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was like quite a technical challenge.
Did they just like announce that they're delaying it? That they're delaying part of it? Did we already know that?
That went into Caves
if they're delaying it, that's fine.
Yep, watch it.
They should take as much time as they should, as they need.
The best part of my job, I think, it's just creating a game.
Just announced?
I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains.
I like the axolotls.
And also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
I always wondered if the pictures they took of them like doing their work is at their actual desk.
My role is to bring to life the cave part.
Because I feel like,
and together with our colleague who work on the mountains,
I feel like it'd be really awkward. Like, imagine you're a Minecraft developer and they're like, no, keep working. We just need to record you awkwardly in every angle for like 12 seconds.
The Sondons cave systems in Vietnam.
No, you'll be fine. You're just going to show up on a live feed of 12 million people watching.
I'm so proud of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my
Like,
country
my
and
desk would
put
be
it into
a
the game.
huge
So I
mess.
feel
There'd be
so
stuff
proud
everywhere, and
whenever
it'd be really
we
awkward.
think about the caves.
My job
Yeah,
is
although
to
it'd be
find
even funnier if
what
these were
works well in
actors.
Minecraft
I mean, they're not
and
actors,
try
these
to
are people actually
optimize
doing it, but like, it'd be
The
really
new
funny if
update
these are like fake
changes how the
staged.
world
Like, they're like,
looks
no,
a
no, no, we
lot,
need you to
and
pretend
it
you're
also
working on
affects
things.
performance quite a lot. The
Oh,
best
performance
part
guy.
about my job is
That's
just
cool.
finding something which can give a big benefit and then just seeing how FPS improves or
Minecraft
how
Optifine
frame
be
time
like.
graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better versions of myself
I
every
thought
day.
the
We put in a lot
captions
of time and
messed up
effort
for a
into
second.
this update,
They're just
and I hope
strangely
that it will
delayed, it
inspire
seems.
and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
That's gotta be difficult for people who are deaf and are reading this and
What a
like,
great
wait, what?
team you
But he was
have.
talking.
The
Why is he
best
saying
team.
that?
And now, when
Why are they
we're working on
delayed?
Caves Necklace Part 2, it's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
It feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focused on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing
Hold on.
team. It's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with
Okay,
the
I don't know if I'm
bug tracker
noticing
we
this or
have.
not.
So,
I don't know if
many
no one
players
else.
report
Has anyone
bugs,
else
and then
noticed
we
this?
also have the
Their
moderators
borders
and
off.
helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional
Oh wait, no,
information,
that's not
and
part
it's
of the thing
extraordinary
either. That's
helpful.
part of.
We have a really amazing community.
Oh, that's part of.
Now, you
mine.
two have
That's
been,
interesting.
and
Never mind.
actually the whole team has been just
yes.
kind of sharing images
never
and
mind. I
scenes
thought that
as
was
you're
their
finding
border.
things, and you put together some
I was gonna say
really
their
awesome
border's
worlds
off.
for us to
I
look
guess
at.
mine. I didn't know I had a border. Why do I have this? Oh. Oh man, that looks nice. So who are all you? Words are difficult. What knob are you all voting for? Because like I said a minute ago, I'm voting for the alley. I really want the alley added. Man, that looks nice. That's some good world generation.
Wow, they're
Yeah, I
beautiful.
dropped my headphone. They are
Yeah,
out of my
what's
ear.
interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains.
Let's go back because I think I missed a second or two. God, that looks incredible. Look at that. That's like a full-on valley. Wow. That's gonna be really fun for building. Wow. Those are some good mountains.
Wow, they're like 10 years
Wow.
old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves Necklace Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left
really?
we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now,
That's actually
with
really
blending,
cool.
it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a
Blends into that.
huge
That's really
difference.
cool.
And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft, and I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas.
That's really cool.
And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just, we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Yeah.
Don't look,
I wonder
Henrik.
if I could add that to Bitcraft. I wonder if I could edit Bitcraft like that. That'd be really cool if I
I was
could.
squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show,
That's
we're going
a
to have
really
creator
cool thing.
questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time.
Nice.
And also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by this seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful. I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's actually really
So
cool.
if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens the world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see
It's really
essentially
cool.
almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
almost
genuinely really
identical.
cool.
And then it's a thing in the community, you find a super cool location and you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just
Nice.
share cool places
That's
together. And I
genuinely
think that's
really cool.
nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're not
That's
100%
really
there
awesome.
yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar. Details will be different. But
seed
yeah.
almost parity.
Seed
That really helps. Like, that's really
That's
cool.
what
You
I'm
can deal with, like,
So I know
you can
everyone
make
is
a world in
anxiously,
Java
including
and put
myself,
it into Bedrock.
waiting for
That'd be
this
really
update.
awesome.
When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to
Ooh.
release it in a month or two.
That is
Ooh.
amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes
I mean, it
and
is
Henrik.
October, so
Thank
that's
you.
kind of not surprising.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2
And
will
they
be
said it'd come
coming
out
to
this
a
year,
screen
so
near you in 1
that
to
makes
2
sense.
months.
What's going
And
on?
speaking of
They just
screens,
announced
soon
seed
there will be
parity.
another place to play Minecraft. On
So
November
if you make a
2nd,
seed in
Minecraft comes
Java
to Xbox
and you
Game
put that
Pass
seed
for
in Bedrock,
PC.
it'll be the same seed. It'll be the same world generation.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's
And they showed
most
some
terrific
world generation.
teams. Zombies
Yeah.
and the drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another.
Okay.
Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them.
They're using the right one. I think so.
That's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay.
Let me check my audio real
Better
quick.
be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game
Yeah,
Pass for
real quick.
PC
This
will
shouldn't
be
take
the
too
only
long.
way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient? In any case, starting in November,
let's
you can
see.
play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. That's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right.
Jedrock.
Absolutely not.
Bava.
That's the ticket.
Oh my
Minecraft
god.
Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java
Holy
Edition
shit.
are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Oh my god.
Which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both?
Oh.
That means Game Pass for PC will be the only
Oh
way to
my
get
god.
and Java in one place. Convenient, perhaps a little too.
That's when?
In any case,
Wait, check
starting
Mario
in
again.
November, you can play the original blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Wait, hold on. Did they just say another thing?
You
Hold
can
on, I
play
need to
the
go back.
original blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Oh my god, they're adding it to Minecraft? They're adding Minecraft to Game Pass?
And personally, I can't wait to play those PC
That's
games
incredible.
with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
That's really cool. I don't even know how that works. Let me check my audio
Minecrafters
again.
of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important
Alright.
and potentially
Is my audio sounding any better, by the
life-altering
way?
vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3
Okay.
different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you,
little?
the
That's good.
community of Minecraft players around the world,
I don't know, it's
get to
sound
decide
microwavey
which one
recently
gets further
all
developed
of
and
my
brought
things. I'm
into
not
the
entirely
game
sure
in a
what's wrong with
future
it.
update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
They didn't add Piscal.
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was
They
none
didn't
other
add
than the
Piscal.
glow squid. If you haven't
Oh yeah,
run
the glow
into
squid.
these
I voted for
majestic
that.
creatures
Everyone hates it.
swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really
I made
missing
poor
out.
decisions.
But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged
Testing
in.
1, 2, 3.
Then when I
There we
tell
go.
you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. You have
Tables needs to
one
get
winner in
on.
the end. Will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do
Alright,
have an
so
account,
go
make
make
sure you're
Twitter
logged
account.
in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like
there we go.
super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is
Going with
tiny in
Ally.
size,
I like
but
the Ally.
never in heart. The one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling our... Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Oi, 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 oi.
Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I'd have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry.
This happened again.
I know someone who can fill in for me.
Tiny
Great.
Agnes has been lost
Thanks.
multiple times.
Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Wolf.
Hello.
I know someone who can help you.
Welcome.
Teleports
I
behind
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny
It's like a
Agnes.
FNAF jump scare.
Exactly.
He just can't
It's
keep
a
up.
tough.
Jeb
tough
is
job.
everywhere
It really
and
is.
nowhere at the
Well,
same
since you're
time.
here,
You
can
cannot escape
please
him.
tell everyone all about this year's mobs.
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures
never
that we
escape
believe
Jeb.
that players will
He is
enjoy interacting
eternal.
with. And they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Oh, that's what you said.
sound
Okay.
really cool.
I'm going with the lay. I want the LA.
And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is it's a creature that flies around.
I kind of wish they'd just add all of them because
Doesn't
they
really
all sound
like
useful.
dark areas because it knows that in dark
He
areas
is coming
there
for
will-
us right
might be
now. He will not
monsters.
stop.
Yes. So naturally, it
Jeb
goes
is
to those
determined.
areas and gets
He
really
is the
grumpy about
destroyer
it.
of worlds. And is the destroyer
and
of you.
that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be
He
fixed.
will end you.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your.
That sounds really nice
monster spawn
because
problems.
lighting, you don't have to use F3 to find lighting
Yes,
anymore.
but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that
This is the
loves
one I want.
music and
Who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA.
I want the LA.
Yes, but then we have the Copper Golem. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper.
I still don't know what it does.
It will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow!
In addition, it loves pressing buttons a bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions.
That would be really interesting to
That's
use.
amazing. So
That's a really
Copper
unique
Golem,
way for that to
LA,
work.
Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given
Going
them
with
a lot
LA.
to think about.
I
So
still want the LA.
I think people
I
will
like the
figure
way
out
he
what
looked.
they like the most.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by.
A little
I
flying
have
LA
now
pet.
a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 997 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda
YouTube, your
pregunta,
captions are
¿cómo se
overriding
le ocurre
other
al equipo
captions.
cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears
I
when
can't
you're
believe
walking
they're
around
adding
the park,
Minecraft
or often you
to
play other
both
games, watching
versions.
movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They
Wow.
have so many ideas and they do so many fun things.
I really
So
can't believe they're adding
we have
Minecraft to Game Pass in both
lot of
forms.
ideas to work with.
That's
and
insane.
we need to figure out which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved.
It's gonna help accessibility so much.
I lost my train
I
of
mean,
thought.
there's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a
You can
mob
check out RTX.
today,
What are you talking about?
that mob is going to
Then you wanna
move
get better
forward
at it.
towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course, we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the
areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the
I can't wait
last
for them to be like,
magic
we are
little
adding
details
vertical
to make it
slabs.
really great.
We're also
I like
deleting
hearing
every
about the
other
last
block in the
magic
whole game.
details. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them.
Yes.
Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
All right.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here. Just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my God, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator?
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft.
What is
whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
They have been doing that a lot more recently. It's really nice, especially on the server.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that was just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn off captions because YouTube's closed captions suck and keep going over the other ones, and I can't seem to just permanently move them. That's cool. Event command? Grow up. When someone tells me to grow up. Camera shake? Is that just Bedrock, or are they adding that to Java? Because that's really cool. Birthday party in Minecraft? That's cool.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
That's neat.
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the
building
small little
are we
things that
in?
we give them.
That's really, really
it's
cool.
a
And we have
set.
a
It looks
creator
like a
question
set.
for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft
Hey everyone,
YouTuber.
I forgot to
and
turn my
I've
green
got
screen
a
off.
question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
That is the most
It's such a
animated
great
man I've
question
ever
because
seen
the
in
answer
my
is no.
life.
They aren't just for
Every
advanced
expression
modders
looks
or
like he
people
was
that have been in
made
the
from
community for a
Pixar.
long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into learning the components and learning enemies.
I
And
think
then the
I've
coolest thing
downloaded
that we
Blockbench
added,
a
which
few
is how we
times.
made
It's a
our
really
mobs,
nice
is we
program.
use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Yeah, I've used Blockbench a few
Hello
times.
everyone,
It's really
my name
nice,
is Jonas.
actually.
I'm a software developer
A
and
little
Minecraft
confusing to learn
content
at
creator.
first, but
In
really good
2017
program.
I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench.
Yeah.
The program is all about creating
Yeah,
boxy
there's some
pixely
nice
models,
stuff you can
which
make in
makes
there.
it
It's
perfect
really
for the
cool.
Minecraft art style.
That's really
Today
impressive
Blockbench
looking.
supports many
That's
Minecraft
also
formats,
really impressive
ranging
looking.
from Bedrock Edition add-ons
Wow.
to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins.
That's really cool.
Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs,
Oh,
such as
yeah,
the goat
really?
and the axolotl.
That's really
This
cool.
summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few
Wow.
clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install. That brings
Okay.
up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created
gonna
on
be
your
really
computer.
useful for
Now let's
Minecraft
start
plugins.
customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model,
Especially
I'm
on
just
our
going to
server.
recolor the model.
Like I could add
Of
custom
course, you could
mobs
also
with
change
the
the
right
whole
stuff.
model to turn it into something entirely different.
That's really cool.
Like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat.
Okay, that's really cool. Wow.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well.
Okay.
Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it.
That's cool.
And here's our grizzly bear. Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
That's neat. I wonder if they should add NPT tags to mobs.
I
You know, like how
already
you can have
told you
custom
all
items?
that I
Like
made
that,
a
you should
mob,
be able
but
to do that with
actually
mobs.
all
That'd be
three of
really
us
cool.
made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So Fanny,
That'd be
tell
really
us
awesome if you could
about
just like
your
NBT
adorable
tag
mob
custom
that you
mobs and
made.
then have them
Thank
spawn
you.
as well.
Yes, I was so
That
excited
would
to
be
know that
that'd be
Blockbench was a
incredible.
thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them. And I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I
Can
also
we add
modified the
dog
geometry,
dogs
especially
to
the
Minecraft?
tails,
If not, that would
to
be
look like
great.
the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot. And I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggle lose their tail when they're sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of
you
born
want
in the
dogs
Pacific
in
Northwest,
Minecraft?
outdoorsy,
Make
I mean,
them
I'm wearing flannel on the
do it
stage.
yourself.
I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest.
That needs
kind
to
of
be
fantasy
added.
driven.
We
Then I
need this
animated the
character.
arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forest.
We need
Her
Evelyn
eyes are
Evergreen
really
tree.
staring right into my
They
soul.
need
I love
added
it.
to
I would love
Minecraft.
to just happen
It
upon
won't be a good
Evelyn
update
in
if we
the
don't get 'em.
forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built
Needs
your
added.
mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what
We're
I'm
adding
calling
Florida
an
Man to
alligator,
Minecraft.
an axolotl, and an alligator.
Ah,
Looks so
yeah, that's
like a
Florida.
little dragon.
It does
That
look like a
sounds
little
like something
dragon.
that would
It's a
happen
pretty good mashup there. I think.
I
It's
think
great.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because
Exactly.
I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding
I mean,
really
it is
to
a
be
really
able
cool
to
thing
just
to do.
do
It's
that.
really
So
fun
we encourage
when
you
your stuff
all to
comes
try it.
out
Like if
working
someone
well in
that
Minecraft,
like paint
especially
is
like
the only skill
'cause
that
I've done
I have,
that a
like I
lot
know everyone can do it. So please
um,
go install Blockbench and try it
on
out.
our
Like we would
server.
be so incredibly proud to just see
I might
everything
install
that
that
you
and
build. We
use
would
it to
love
make
to see it.
some
Yeah,
new
it's
custom item
available on all the
designs because
platforms,
like those
and just,
lightsabers we
post
have
them
on our
on Twitter,
server could
post them
really
on
use an
wherever you
update.
do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we
I
love
feel
seeing
like they're
Oh, I
nice,
can't wait
but
to see what everyone else
instead of being
creates. And I
2D,
mean,
if they
I
could be
think that
3D, that'd
our
be really
our
cool.
mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year. So we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers.
They open the vote.
I mean, I think
Why
it's
is the
incredible
vote?
too because
Okay,
the
everybody, the
marketplace
vote's open
doesn't
right
just
now. Go to
support
it.
these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs,
Whoa.
or like Charloquin Schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support
We'll
all
vote
of
right
them
now. It's open.
and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
That's a cool city. That's it. Wow.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Oh, wow. It's really cool. How editable is Minecraft going to get, I wonder? I'm really liking the editability of it, being able to make some basically your
Just
own
got
stuff.
to see
It's
some
really
amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so
I
heartwarming and
love
lovely
how
to see, and it really does put a smile on
awesome.
our
Editable
faces.
everything's becoming, how much you can change. That's really cool. We got like a whole RPG.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people And it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Yeah, it's on. It was still very funny to me, the added Sonic. Shows.
The ender podium in the middle. Oh no!
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
I still feel like the update.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited.
Bees! Bees! Let's
Oh yeah, the
get some
Aether guy.
bees.
I still can't believe they added the guy from the
To
Aether.
finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
David needs
the one that gets
in
to decide how
Minecraft.
difficult
I
the
like
boss-
how he slides in. Can we go back?
David Niesagen.
Fucking slides into frame.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
こんな感じで。
What?
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger!
Mountains.
It's the Glow Squid! This is
Four
your chance to
choices.
have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
That's cool.
Go, 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 go.
That's nice.
What should I do now? Moppy!
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still
It's
get
crazy how
nervous
long
and
Minecraft
excited
has been,
every
like,
single
the
time
game.
I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Boo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Here
Voting
we
time.
go.
I already
It's
voted for
almost
mine. I'm
time to
going
vote.
LA.
Before
Almost.
we do, though,
It's
let's take a quick look at your choices
vote is up.
once more. We have the
You can
Glare,
vote right now.
a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it
usually do,
gets
like, 3
grumpy,
votes,
you'll
so-
know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Greetings, my name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
God, it's the narrator
And I'm
from
Marilla.
SpongeBob.
I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No. How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Do they show the footage of you tearfully begging to be put in the game?
Maybe in Series 3.
Meet a Minecrafter interviews some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community.
That's
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally! This is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, we...
We're out of time. Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Well, that's a day. Is that up yet?
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Yeah, the voting is ready.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table, so hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and you've recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam, and I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews, and
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the
I think we're
game,
gonna
and
be out.
yeah,
But
we
we'll
were
see.
so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite
I don't
armor,
really
which
care
has a
that much about
spoon
Minecraft
steering
Dungeons.
I love that one.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty,
lovely.
like, it's a
like
good
it so
game.
much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing.
It's
It
probably a
might
lot of
distract
fun,
you a little.
but
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we
I
also
just don't
have
really-
some new and exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
I don't really care that much. So I'm not going to be reacting a ton to it, because it's not something I'm looking at going, oh boy. They added a new sword to the Sword Minecraft game. What incredible content. What if I played Metroid Dread right now? Just right in the corner. Right down there in the corner is Metroid Dread. Speaking of that, I'm gonna be taking a quick break from Metroid Dread because on my other save file I've almost beaten the game. And I feel like at this point I might as well just beat the game before I go back to the streaming file. So I just know all of it. But by like next week I should easily have it. I should probably have the game finished anyways. I've been playing it a ton, so care about this. I'm sorry. Like, it's good. I'm sure it's really fun, but I don't really have a lot of motivation to play it. I'm not
that video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many
It's
details.
relevant here.
So there's
It's
a
just I'm not gonna
lot
have a lot of
going on
reaction to
in that
it.
video and a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started
such a big
working on
focus, though.
seasonal adventures, which are
Like, this is
a
a
new
long
way for the
focus
player
on
to
this.
progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
I feel like we've been talking about this longer than the update.
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we
Maybe
added
not
tons
much
of
of
new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah,
When does
exactly,
this
and have some
segment
fun with
end?
your friends. Why not,
How long
like
are we
we see
going to
here,
talk
having a
about
party.
segment I don't really
Also,
care
we
about?
added tons of new capes because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons
I
of
feel
new
like
skins.
this is going on longer than the actual.
Just in
Actually,
case, quick question. Will
I
there
can
be free
skip ahead. Ah, I forgot I had a bit of
on the bottom
delay.
to fight in arena
That's
modes.
really nice
You'll
concept
get to
art,
fight
though. That's
bosses.
gorgeous.
Off my stuff. Let's go loot the tower.
Nice. So you can magical
Let's play it. Like mid Minecon,
right.
it's just some dude gonna
Tower
like let's play it.
ways
Like,
to
I'm gonna play
experience the game and
Minecraft
defeat
Dungeons. There. I'm actually really glad I went back a bit here and then.
Have you discovered all the features in part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
There's brand new colored candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode. The buds grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mined. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drift leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunderstorms will stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it wax. Craft your raw ores into raw blocks if you've got too many stacks.
We actually do plan to update Bitcraft soon. We just need this. We just need the new world.
You can find axolotls in the water underground. Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glowsquids way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
There's so much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves 2 amazing mobs to choose from.
No.
Which one do you
Oh,
want?
no.
Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them?
The Glare's gone.
Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how
Glare
you want to play
destroyed.
Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account.
Okay, it's live
with
again.
only these 2 mob
I hit the wrong
finalists
button.
to choose
Sorry
from.
about that. There we
Make
go.
sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change
They didn't really
Minecraft.
tell us the first time, too.
I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe it would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education Edition is available for
Can you imagine you
schools,
show up to school and it's like,
homeschools, and
yeah, I'd go to
after-school
school,
programs.
but only if
You
it
can
were
explore
Minecraft.
awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace.
No.
Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft. The coolest part is seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
That's cool.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached
This
out to one
frame
of our
rate, though.
teachers who learned Braille, and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what
Braille?
these girls built. A school of the future.
How would
They
you
thought
learn?
about clean energy and inclusive design.
I guess you
An
could
interesting fact
see.
about our building is that we use coding to build a playground. It was
Isn't-
very fun to make.
Isn't
Students
Braille
in India
language
and Malaysia
that
translated
people
ancient
use?
myths into Minecraft
Like,
worlds.
it's a language that's
Under the
based on
guidance of
touch,
my
right?
educator Kamal ma'am,
How would
I
you
would like to
digitally
present
portray
to you
that?
an indigenous tale, Chiri and
I guess
Kaan,
other people
from
could learn it
Punjab,
still.
the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're not just building blocks, they're building
Oh,
super
I need to
useful
actually make
skills.
my vote on the second
Games
vote.
like
now that I think about
Minecraft
it.
prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Lay.
Normally in
Oh, it's a
school, it's
close-
like,
it's a
here's
close
this,
fight.
do this, off you go. But now it's like, blank schedule.
Right.
Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Absolutely.
That's actually a pretty cool idea, honestly.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams
Blair
of students
got
built turtle
destroyed.
habitats and wind farms.
Blair got like
And in
murdered.
Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
Blair
During
didn't
this
even get a
build, I learned
chance.
that bees do this thing called swarming.
Blair was gone instantly.
We can live more
Not enough people-
sustainably, we can treat one
Not enough
another
people
better,
voted for the poor
and can we
Blair.
all agree that learning should always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
He's gone. Destroyed Blair. That's a really cool set still.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Thank you.
How's the show felt for you?
Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also, of course,
Yeah.
we've done so many exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee,
Is this
the
really the
first woman
10th
on the
Minecraft?
team, and when I see
That's
you leading
interesting.
Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm
There's 3 minutes left in
super
the
happy
voting.
about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and it's
Yeah,
I'm very
it's-
happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us
Okay.
what the next update is.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, next
so
update
the
time.
next
1.19.
update is called the Wild Update.
The what? Okay, the wild update? What does this mean?
The Wild Update sounds very, very
That's a really
intriguing.
cool
So what does
sound.
it encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're gonna do
What
is
does it
we're gonna
mean?
have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Hey, it's him, the Aether guy. The guy who made the
So
Aether.
we've
I like him.
moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah. We also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I
Wait,
can't believe.
what?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that looks really cool. Deep Dark Cities? Okay. Oh my god, that's really cool. Oh. That looks really fun to explore. This looks so cool. Those look really awesome.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same
That
time. Like, I
looks
have so many
so
emotions
cool.
when I look at that Deep Dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted it to add a bit more mystery to it.
Yeah.
There's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they
Oh my
come
God.
to. And there's even this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery
glad
of
has joined the
Minecraft. Like,
Piscal.
Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
We've definitely
Cool.
needed
And so
more
last year
structures.
you showed us
And
the
like that's the
Skulk
type of structures we
sensor,
need.
but I know you've been working
That's
on
really
it.
awesome.
A little Skulk
We've
family.
been needing new structures for
Skulk
ages.
family.
Is it that
yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
That's so interesting.
The Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
That's
And
really
make it
interesting.
less scary. Oh, and as
That's
you can
kinda
see
dark.
here, when you mine some of the skulk blocks,
That's
you actually
really
get
cool.
enchanting points.
Oh.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
That's kind of really messed up, and I like that.
And then we have the
That's
Skulk
really
Shrieker.
interesting.
So when this block is activated,
Whoa.
it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now.
Whoa,
And
what was
it also
that?
gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
even
eyes
see now when
gone.
you're sneaking and you step
Eye
on a skulk
privileges
sensor,
revoked.
even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely
Okay.
not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have
They
so
killed
many
Jeb
things
on
that
screen.
players can do with them. Like,
They
what do you
murdered Jeb
imagine them
live on
doing?
screen.
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a
Did the
really
Elaine
dark
win?
forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out
I think the
walking,
Elaine won.
and then they activate the shriek, and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that
Oh my
all
God, I think the Elaine
around
won.
your world, and just whenever anyone's
Well,
visiting
I'm
you,
not gonna visit your world.
shriekers are just shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Wait, is the warden showing up?
Hi, it's Trintam from Germany, and my question is
I mean, that's an interesting.
inspiration behind the Shrieker. I'm from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
The inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord of vocal play, but the way
I heard the warden showed up. I'm gonna see this. Okay, the warden. Oh, he's here. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God. He just like breaks out of the ground and kills you? Oh my God, that's really cool. Oh, he's so scary. It's terrifying. That's so cool. God, that's terrifying. That's so cool. Oh my God. It's just like Metroid Dread.
Skulk family is very adorable and sweet. After seeing that, wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually
Right.
emerges underground.
That's
So
really
that means you
cool.
know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So of course you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're
That's
having
gonna
that
be a
like,
lot of fun to
sneaking gameplay.
to have to
We haven't
sneak
really
around
had that
from.
before. So, you know, you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's
Reminds me a
really,
lot of
really
Metroid
cool. I
Dread's
mean, I think
enemies,
you have
actually.
definitely upped the terrifying
the
level,
enemies.
Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for
What it
joining us
reminds
and,
me of is
and
the
staring us
Jeff
down today.
segment
No worries,
from
that's
F
my
About.
job.
He's our expert. Like, if you want to do something scary, it's like, Brandon!
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Brandon.
Wow.
So, Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then
This
the
is really
other part you
cool.
said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on
I got some in the
biodiversity.
group chat. 'Cause
So
I'm
we
being
want to
spoiled.
find like a unique identity
That's
for different biomes.
beautiful.
For example, the birch forest,
God,
as you
that's
can see in
pretty.
this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want
That's
it
really
to be like
good
light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
That's
really
pretty.
beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true. And that's the swamp.
Ooh.
Our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful
That
concept art.
looks
And as you can see
really
here,
nice.
the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here
that
and
looks
our
amazing.
swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey. These are so quick. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of
awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Chest boat. Finally. This update's gonna be amazing.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes,
I don't know if I'll be able to stream
especially
later
now,
tonight. I
in
don't know how
Kids
much
and
to catch
Kids
up
Part 2,
on,
we
and
have
I'll be
even
very
wider
busy
rivers. So
Sunday.
it's easier to travel on water, so it's going to be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifer.
So I may only be able to do this
Yes,
streaming.
so like when you go rafting
'Cause
in
this
the
is
caves, you
lasting
can
a
like put
while,
your diamonds
but-
in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's
that's
really
nice.
amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft. So as you can see here, this is a
Mangrove?
propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can
Wow.
see here, the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks.
New
It
tree.
has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are
Oh.
actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And
That's
I really
really
like how the
cool.
propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a
please
minute.
do.
Okay, so in real life, the
That's
propagules
really
grow,
cool.
like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on
yeah.
land as well.
That's
so
really
cool. When you
cool.
first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft is just so
That's
exciting.
really cool.
And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy, like we get so many questions from the community like, will there be a new wood type? and therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves. And look at it, I think
Oh,
it's
new
really
wood,
pretty.
you're right. I
And
didn't
you
think
also
about
don't
that.
see
New
like
wood
all the
type.
blocks here. It's gonna be like a full
you're
set
right.
for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
That's gorgeous. I love it.
New wood.
Now, I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing, because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the root should look like, as you see in this
concept art.
picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block
For
roots.
Bedcraft, we might actually be able to update to
For example,
1.17
when you,
today.
like, go with
We may not be
a
able to
boat,
get.
and then you can
We
go
wouldn't be able to
under
get
the mangroves,
the
and I think
new
that adds such a
second
nice
world we want to do.
feeling to it.
But
Yeah, like in
the
this
basic
picture.
just update we may be able
It's
to do
really
actually.
nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
that's
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like just this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. and you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's really cool.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
Ooh.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like, I always need more bricks.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, your local mason
Clay
is going to be super
sword
happy with you.
That's actually true. I have
Clay
this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a
Clay
villager's
farms.
job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets. And I'm really excited to build with them.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome.
Update.
So beautiful.
Great
We have a
building
creator
update.
question for the two of you.
Uh-huh.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか。
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game, so many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them. So that's
amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely. We have
Those
mud
bricks are gonna be so good for
everywhere.
building.
Well.
They're adding frogs. They're adding frogs. Oh my god, they're adding frogs. Frogs.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs, yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's a tilt, and then they fall down.
One of them did it. Just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
yes, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But
I've
really,
always wanted
my
something
favorite
like
part of them is
this.
just making the world come to life, like feeling like there is life going on all around you. And oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Poor fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and
That's
they're
true.
beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere, and the frogs get to eat. So
this
that's
is a huge update.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too.
Yeah, I also
And in
called them-
Swedish, it's
I called them both.
Eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have
I use
fireflies.
both terms
or
actually. I call it
lightning
fireflies
bugs
and lightning
in
bugs.
the
There's
game.
never a specific
I
one.
want to
It's
know
just like,
more
don't worry.
about baby frogs.
Yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with
Tadpoles. They're doing a huge mob update.
Once again, you deliver on the
Oh.
promise of cute and derpy with the tadpole.
it grows up. You can
Yes,
see
yeah, I keep
here.
getting spoiled.
So
Snowy
the frogs have kind of like
frogs?
two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on or they.
That's really cool.
Desert or the jungle, and you take your
Tropical
tadpole with you,
frogs.
and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were colored that way.
There is a
What?
reason
What is this? What is
white.
the other?
So I was reading a lot about frogs.
It's a huge
Always when we have
update.
something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called grey foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
That's really
I love
cool.
all three of them. Something else.
It will be you.
Which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. It looks so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which
That's
one the community
incredible.
loves the most.
I'm
Or
gonna
I
love
mean,
them all.
of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much
This
for
is a
joining us,
huge
Corey,
update.
and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
This update's
Yeah, happy to be here.
amazing.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye,
So
Corey.
many
Look at
puns.
they're adding frogs.
I like that though.
This is quite an awesome
we've
update,
wanted
and I
for-
mean,
I feel like that's
really
something a lot of
see the
people
name
wanted for a
the
while.
Wild update. You get a
Oh,
bit of
wow.
everything in it.
Yes, and I love
God,
the
that looks
contrast. As
so
you can see in this
cool.
pretty concept art, it's really like
It's
that
beautiful concept art,
nature
yeah.
and the super terrifying deep dark, and I love that contrast between these two things.
Absolutely
So
amazing.
we're getting an overworld overhaul.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be really fun. The convenient thing about our stuff for the Caves and Cliffs Update Part 2 is once that releases, I actually get the benefit of our world will basically have the same generation. So I don't really need to change much. I can just basically put the update on it. But also, we kind of plan for once 1.18 releases, to just fully update the guide. But since we waited so long, I feel like we might be able to just go straight into 1.18 if everything is working. Because it's the same content, it's the same basic, like it's the same code. Mud blocks. Ooh. Deep dark. God, those cities look amazing. That's so cool. I really like the way they're taking this. Like how much they're adding to the game is really nice. Boat with chest is. I don't know why it took so long for them to do, but that's incredible. Wow.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my
Yeah,
chest.
he's a
Wow,
boat chest.
Exciting.
You really came in style.
Alright. The new mob.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
We got
That
like 20,
looks
so
really comfortable.
we got a bunch of other ones just added.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the LA. Wow.
Yeah!
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a
I wanted the
lovely
LA. We got the
That is
LA.
so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the Wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you
God.
from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much. Bye.
The LA one. Oh, the LA one. Okay. Oh, that was a little abrupt, I feel. Okay, wow. Okay, so that's the end of it then? Damn. That was a really good Minecon. There was a lot of fun stuff. Wow. Wow. That was an incredible update. That's mind-blowing. That's so cool. So we got the LA. That's going to be really nice for getting blocks and stuff. It's going to be so helpful for building. What else? We got those new cities. They look really cool. I love the atmosphere they're going for.
So the first thing is like beautiful nature.
That looks really cool. The swamp update, mind-blowing. That looks incredible. I am so excited for the swamp update. Wow. Okay, 1.19 is gonna be incredible. Both with chests are gonna be crazy helpful. New wood type.
Here, it's gonna be like a full
nice.
set for like as you see in this.
New trees. New bricks. Frogs. With tadpoles. Oh wow. And they're adding it to Game Pass. They're adding Minecraft to Game Pass.
Oh, it's maybe that's.
That's really cool. Why is everyone doing the cape up? I mean, I did it too, but I feel like there's a reason. I was worried you'd mess out. I don't know. That's awesome. Wow. That's really cool. That's going to be an incredible update. I am blown away. That is going to be a huge update for builders, for exploration. The new, just everything being added is going to be really awesome. Wow. That's really cool. I'm really excited for that. This is going to be a big update. I'm really excited for 1.19. Damn. Okay, well. I need some time to collect myself and just think about it. Get some time to think over everything and everything they're adding. My initial current thoughts are I'm incredibly excited for this update. I need some time to think about what it means though, like what exactly this really, like how much this is going to be. Like, God, that's amazing. I just need to use the bathroom. Oh, I won. The mob I wanted won, so yay. God, that's really cool. I'm really excited for the next update. We'll be working on our Bitcraft update. We might be able to get the new update out soon. If you want to join our server, it's in the description. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. And I hope everybody enjoys this update when it comes out. Wow. I'm really impressed. It was a really good Minecon. I'll see you all later. I don't know when later it'll be. I don't know if I'll be able to stream later tonight or not. I have a lot of stuff to do, but we'll see. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great